Hi, my name is Joe Dokes, and welcome to another episode of Is It Haunted? Today we're on the campus of the International Academy in Design and Technology. And the reason we're here today is to investigate the supposed haunting of this school. Rumor has it that a former student died here many years ago. So let's go in and investigate and see what we can find out. Do you believe in ghosts or the supernatural?
What's supernatural?
Have you heard of any legends or stories that are related to this school?
No, not at all.
Things out of the ordinary, say like ghosts? Here's the important question. Have you heard about the phantom that haunts this school?
No.
Since you've been at IADT, have you seen or heard anything that you might consider supernatural?
Not that I can recall.
Can you describe the environment here when you're working on a project alone?
It is silent and very creepy.
It's definitely quiet during the nighttime.
Other than the fact that we could swipe in, that's the only comfort you have.
It's definitely a huge difference between the daytime and the nighttime.
Now, I've heard from several students here at the school that taking night classes can be a little eerie. What are your feelings on that?
I don't believe they're eerie. Maybe, I guess, if you're, a girl that's scared.
All right. We're heading down the hallway right now towards the south stairwell. As I was told back in the day, that this was a high traffic area.
Hey Joe, what's that in your hand?
Oh, this thing? You know, they gave this to me at the university. I have no idea what they call it, but it's supposed to measure the levels, and all I'm getting is a flat line, so I don't even know if it works. But anyways. All right. Watch your step as you come in. Yeah, not a whole lot to see in here, but as I was told, before the elevators were installed, this was a high traffic area that about the entire student population used. And that is a long way down. So back then they didn't have these rails, so a lot of the students had getting injured. So if we're going to start a place to look for the Phantom George, this would be it. Shh, I think I hear something.
Do you hear that?
Seems to be getting louder. I think we got something. Oh, you know what? That's not the ghost. Sir? Hello, sir. Sir, can we help you? Are you okay?
Oh, I'm late for class. I gotta get out of here.
Hold on. Hold out. You heard about the Phantom, and what can you tell us about him?
I've heard people saying that it happened about 4 years ago.
Phantom? What Phantom?
Heard of him? I've actually seen him.
Have you seen this ghost? And what do they call him around here?
Well, I haven't seen it personally, but they call him Phantom George.
Everybody here calls him Phantom George?
The advisor never told us about any Phantom. I want to see the advisor. I want my refund.
You sure it wasn't a security guard, maybe janitor, somebody checking in?
No, the second I got there, it was completely gone. And the hallway was well lit, and he was wearing a cloaked hood.
Excuse me, sir. We're trying to get a sighting of Phantom George. Do you know where we could see him?
Well, actually, I heard he died inside the studio on the first floor where they normally do the photo shoots. But he's been known to cause problems while students are trying to do their projects in there.
Okay, sounds like we need to go and find this studio.
Yeah, that's definitely where I'd look.
Okay, let's go in and see what we can find. Okay, we are now standing outside the doors of the abandoned studio where the tragic death of Phantom George has apparently occurred. Now, the former dean has told me that ever since that day, they closed the doors and it's never been used since. So let's go on inside and see if we can find anything. This door seems to be a little tough to open here. There we go. Alright, watch your step.
Let me turn on my light here.
Okay, are we good? Okay. Whew. Did you feel that temperature drop as soon as we walked in here?
Yeah.
Feels like it dropped about 10 degrees. This place really is in disarray. Get a shot of that up there, Steve. Looks like this place hasn't been used in years. Alright. So apparently what he had told me is that as they were doing this photo shoot, this place was under construction. And what I'm going to do here is with this device, we call this the ghost spectrometer. This is going to help me measure the levels in, wait a minute. The levels just spiked.
Whoa, Joe, I just saw something. Right over there.
Over this way? Let's take a look. I don't see nothing down that way.
Nothing down this way.
Let's keep going this way. Yeah, so hey, this is up over here.
Looks like a mannequin.
These levels are split.
It looks
Is this?
looks like the same cloak I saw just past.
This is what you just saw.
Yeah.
When we came over from that way.
Yeah.
Now that was from the other student. If you remember that interview, she said it was a Halloween photo shoot that George was working on.
And people have been saying that it happened about 4 years ago when a student named George had a Halloween type shoot with his group. He volunteered to wear a cloak to cover himself up. That's when one of the light fixtures in the ceiling fell down and crushed him to death.
Could this be the same cloak that Phantom George was wearing on that fateful night that he got killed?
I don't know. This is creeping me out, man.
These levels are jumping like crazy. I have to admit, it's starting to creep me out. Let's continue on, man. Let's see. Now over in this area over here, this I believe is where they had the photo shoot set up. They were doing a scene like an abandoned warehouse.
Joe,
Yeah, dude, what's up?
the cloak
Oh, dude,
The cloak
where did
is
the cloak
gone.
go? There was a cloak hanging right here.
The cloak is gone.
You're pranking me, right?
No, I swear it was there.
All right, dude.
This is really
I'm
creeping
getting
me
away-
out now.
I'm moving away from that.
This is
because
really
it's
creeping
really
me out
creeping me
now.
out. All right,
Let's keep moving.
let's keep moving on.
Yeah.
Up ahead here, this is where the photo shoot was being set up. The light fixture was secured somewhere up in this area, and apparently it wasn't secure. And George was standing right about here. Wait, dude, what is that?
Is that the same
If that's
cloak?
the same, if
Is
that's
that
the same cloak that was over there,
This is the same cloak. This is freaking me
dude,
out
the
now.
meters
This
are
is
like
freaking
off
me
the
out.
scale, dude. There's got to be. Hold on a minute. Hello? Hello? Is anybody in here? Security did tell us that nobody would be in here, so.
Yeah, pretty sure.
Does anybody in here let us know? We're trying to do a photo shoot? Or filming a TV show? Unless. Phantom George, is that you? Are you in here, George? Let us know if you're in here. Give us a sign.
I don't hear anything. How are the levels?
Let me check. Dude, now the levels are just flat now. Let me. Yeah, no, they're not. I'm not reading anything now. Well, if he was in here, he may have moved on. I think we should let's head out. Okay, folks, we've come to the end of the show, and I'm sorry to say, this one turned out to be just a legend. But you'll always find the ghost at the end of a ghost story. So, I think we can safely say that it is not haunted. But tune in next week for another show. We'll have a new location. Maybe this time we'll actually find a ghost. Take care.